Hey there, DIY enthusiasts and outdoor adventurers. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 5 best mini chainsaws that you can get your hands on right now. Whether you're trimming branches, cutting firewood, or tackling small DIY projects, these compact powerhouses are here to save the day. But before we get started, make sure to check the link in the description below if you want to know about the price and other information. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest top product reviews. Let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the Saker 20-volt mini chainsaw. The Saker mini chainsaw comes out of the box with oil, an oil container, and a tool to adjust the chain tension. It's the smallest and lightest of the mini chainsaws we tested, and even has a lanyard you can wrap around your wrist. It ships with a 20-volt, 1.5 amp-hour battery, which might not sound like much, but is a perfect match for the size of this saw and its intended uses. After an hour of intermittent use, the battery still had 75% power. The 20 volt of power was of course enough to handle any sawing job. The saw ran quietly and sliced through both green and dead wood. There was minimal vibration, and mind you, all this sawing was done one-handed using the cushioned grip. There was virtually no fatigue after paring down a large pile of branches, and it excelled at getting into the tight spots due to its diminutive size. Next up, at number 4, we have the Milwaukee 18-volt mini chainsaw. The Milwaukee mini chainsaw is unique in this lineup in that it utilizes an 18-volt battery. You won't see a big power difference from the 20-volt saws, but you will immediately notice the long run time thanks to a 5 amp-hour battery coupled with the large 8-inch blade. The only downside to this long-running battery is its size, which adds some weight to the equipment. The Milwaukee brand means that you can use this battery with a multitude of the manufacturer's hand tools like drills and drivers. It has clip to attach to a tool belt and an automatic oiler. It has no kickback guard, but does have a hand guard for protection. I used the traditional onboard tool to open the case, tension the chain, and test the saw. It ripped through small branches and easily felled a dead fruit tree with about a 6-inch diameter. After making a boatload of cuts to pare down pine branches, the battery still had a full charge. At number 3, we've got the Worx 20-volt mini chainsaw. The Worx saw is another 20-volt machine with a small but capable 5-inch bar. It's compact enough to be operated with one hand. It doesn't have a kickback guard, but employs a type of hand guard that looks like something you see over a circular saw blade on a table saw. It has an onboard chain tensioning tool, and the saw cover can be removed without a tool to get to the chain. The saw is super lightweight, and I could carry it around with one hand without tiring. It shipped with a small container to put the oil in, but no chain oil came with the device. Getting the bar and chain oil into the small container proved to be challenging, but once completed, it was a done deal. Instead of using an automatic bar chain oiler, you run the bar chain oil along the chain using the oil squirt bottle, like you might oil a bicycle chain. Once I had the chain oiled, I was off and running. Since I could easily hold the saw with one hand, it worked great for getting into the nooks and crannies of fruit trees to trim small branches. Despite the small bar size, I was still able to go through 3-inch diameter limbs with ease. Coming in at number 2, the Craftsman Battery Pruning Saw Kit. The Craftsman is yet another 20-volt mini chainsaw, which seems to be the standard voltage in the mini chainsaw world. The first thing that sets it apart is the accessible price, which is why I named this the best budget saw. I was pleased with how lightweight and easy it was to use. This chainsaw contains a guard at the tip meant to protect against kickbacks. There's no doubt that it would work. Though the blade is short, there is a handle at the front of the saw for your less dominant hand. In my case, I gripped the handle with my right hand and the second holding area with my left hand, which was conveniently located behind yet another safety feature of a hand guard. A metal clip is on the tool, designed to hang the saw on a proprietary track system, but I could see using it to attach to a tool belt. The chain must be tensioned with a tool that resides on the saw. After tensioning the chain, I made approximately 20 cuts with the saw, and the chain was still perfectly tensioned. And finally, taking the top spot on our list is the Dewalt cordless battery-powered chainsaw. The Dewalt mini chainsaw was one of two that shipped with bar and chain oil. This was one of the first things I noticed upon unpackaging it, and it was indeed a welcome accessory. As with most of the saws, it required virtually nothing to get up and running. The device has the usual black and yellow Dewalt styling and uses 20-volt batteries that are common across many Dewalt tools, such as drills, drivers, and saws. It shipped with a 20-volt 3-amp-hour battery, which was plenty of power to cut through everything I planned to trim in my yard, which is about an acre. Had I planned on taking down all the invasive Austrian pines to a length that my fire pit could handle, I definitely would have run out of juice. Still, overall, the 3-amp-hour battery did the trick, and the 20 volts was plenty of power to cut through 4 to 6-inch diameter fruit and pine trees. The brushless motor ran quietly, and the device, which weighed about 5 pounds with the battery attached, was light enough to work with for extended periods. A tool is required to adjust the chain tension, but the tool is included and stored on the device. So there you have it, our top 5 picks for the best mini chainsaws. Be sure to check the links in the description below for the latest prices and availability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.